Yo, what's up, guys? Bigdaddysnipez. How is everybody? This is a Beast 34 kill chopper gunner. This is on the Nuketown 24/7 while double XP was up, and I do not mess around in double XP. I was probably averaging 90 kills a game in like domination, so it was pretty beast mode. And yeah, that's the only reason I'm rocking the chopper gunner, and I rank up pretty fast when I'm a kill whore because it is pretty easy for me to, get a lot of kills when I'm not sniping. So yeah, and we're about to switch over to an actual gameplay with the sniper rifle using the PSG-1, and I'm not going to talk much about the gameplay. Pretty much, I'm going to go into a real-life story, which is on high demand, and I know you guys like them. I didn't get that random tomahawk. I'm so disappointed, but pretty much, I'm just going to get into the story. I hope you guys like it, and this is pretty much, I told you guys I was going to the beach for the 4th of July, and it's a really, really crowded place to be. And if you want to know how crowded, there was a line outside of the beach at 2 o'clock before it even opened at, I'd say, 6 o'clock. So there was a 4-hour waiting line just to get into there. So, that was pretty dumb. It was like a huge thing. So we got in line like at 2 o'clock, right when everybody started to. And, we were able to get in 15 minutes after it opened. And, that wasn't a huge dispute. It was all fine and dandy then. And we have a big RV, and our RV has slides, and with slides it means it could open up the RV and make it so it's not as narrow. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen RVs that have slides. It's very common, and pretty much it just opens up. It's like a little thing spreading its wings, I guess. And yeah, so we want to spread open our slides, and the only way to do this is if you have like a small car or a car parked way over to the side, or like a motorcycle parked right there. And it's not really easy for a full-size car to park there. So this guy comes over and he says he's going to have a friend park there, so we're going to be able to put out our slides, or at least be a little more, I guess, safe with the people parked around us, because again, we're in a huge RV. We don't really trust a lot of people. So yeah, he's going to have his friend come, and we don't know this dude at all, but he's going to reserve a spot for his friend. And there's people driving by, they're asking if the spot's reserved, and people just say, they don't really care. If it's reserved, they're going to drive by it. It's not a big deal. They'll find another spot. But here comes this old as ball sack dude. He comes, and he's not too old. I think I exaggerated that, but he's like 60 years old. So, he's up there. But he comes, and he almost hits this guy's daughter. And he says, you guys can't be doing this. You guys can't reserve spots. This is illegal. And he's going to call the cops. So, he drives off. We're thinking that's the end of it. He's not going to come back. But I'd say 15 minutes later, he ends up coming back, and he parks his car in the middle of the street where we're reserving the spot. He's not in the spot yet, but he's in the middle of the street. He's sitting on the hood of his car waiting for us to move. And the funniest thing happened was the guy's friend called and said he's not going to be able to make it. So they pretty much don't want to reserve the spot anymore. So we try to give it to this guy in a truck who's driving by, and not give it to the old guy because he was such an a-hole. So we try to give it to him, and he's like, you are not getting the spot. There's no way you're getting the spot. So, the guy just drives by, but that was pretty funny. But anyway, the guy gets the spot. He's finally in there, and he has a spot. He could go enjoy himself. He could enjoy his day at the beach. But instead, he sits in front of his car with his phone out, and he says, I'm not leaving here until the cops come. And let me remind you guys, he has his spot already. He could go leave and enjoy his day. But for some reason, in his little old head, he thinks that we're going to scratch his car or slash his tires or do whatever, vandalize his car for some odd reason. So he's not leaving until the cops come and settle it. And pretty much the cops aren't going to come because 911 is for emergencies only, or whatever you guys live by. I know Las Vegas is like 411 or something. It's different all over the world. So, the emergency police calls are for emergencies only, not to settle some parking lot dispute. And, so he's waiting there. And, we try to tell him, just go and enjoy your day. We're not going to mess with your car, because that'll take time out of our day to mess with his car. And he's going to know who did it. So that's pretty stupid. So he takes pictures of our car. He's calling the cops. He's saying this is a really serious issue, and they need to be down there as soon as possible. So the cops never come. You probably could have figured out that from the beginning, so the cops don't come because it is stupid reason. But the beach ranger comes, the guy who settles the parking stuff comes, and no homo, but he comes, and he pretty much just finds the old dude a different parking spot. And the old dude could have done that by himself, because if you think somebody's gonna mess with your car, just park somewhere else. It's not a big deal. So the ranger just finds him a different spot. He comes back to us. He apologizes for the inconvenience, and the guy was just old and senile and just had no idea where he was and was paranoid. So if you're 60 years old, please don't come to the beach and just be a pain. Just enjoy your day and have fun. That's pretty much the moral of the story. And I'm coming up on 100 subs, guys. I'm super duper excited, but I think I'm gonna make a special video. You guys are gonna find out when it does happen, so definitely stay tuned for that. If you guys like the real life story, please give it a like and help me grow. I know you guys are so great, and I love all my subscribers, so keep doing what you do, and I'm gonna keep doing what I do, and hopefully we go somewhere, I guess, in this whole YouTube community. And yeah, so thank you guys. Another video coming out probably Thursday. I'll see you guys next time. Later.